Hello again zur längsten Reise, The Longest Journey Teil 2. Ich bin Chaos D und ich fange hiermit quasi ein weiteres Projekt an oder setze es fort, wie wir das ja mal eingangs hatten. Den einen oder anderen wird es nicht gefallen, dem einen oder anderen wird es gefallen. Ja, das kann man so nach nebenher, denke ich mal, machen. Das sollte sich ein Weilchen ziehen, aber ich denke, das ist nicht so kritisch, dass ich das irgendwie nicht spielen wollte, weil mich irgendwie das ängstigt. Hoffe ich einfach mal. Deswegen kontinuieren wir einfach unsere Journey. Oh, das lädt ja richtig schnell. Und ja, mal gucken, was hier jetzt eigentlich so alles geht. Eine Pflanze.
I'm not good at taking care of living things, but this plant's doing just fine despite months of neglect.
Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wie das genau ging. Ach so, das ist mein Inventar. Ich habe eine Cashcard. Ich habe ein Bett, ich habe eine Lampe, ich habe Poster.
I had to borrow some posters from the cafe because I just can't afford to buy any of my own. When I think about it, that's so depressing.
Du kannst ja nicht mal Poster kaufen?
I got those posters from the cafe.
Okay, okay. Ein Schrank.
That's my desk, so theoretically, that's where I'm supposed to do my work. I think my muse has departed me for greener pastures, though, because lately, inspiration's been fleeting at best.
Konnte ich nicht irgendwie was mitnehmen? Ah, nein. Falsche Taste. Desk, Stuhl. Chair.
It's just a chair. It's just a chair.
Nein, du meinst. Picture. Ah, da könnt ihr angucken. Erstmal angucken.
It's a picture of me and my friends.
Sehr kreativ, dann nehmen wir es halt mit. Take it. Yeah. Was ist das? Optionen. Ach so. Und das Diary. Wir können mit dem Diary
Dear
reden.
Diary. Note
Okay.
to self. Dreams of talking trees and dragons aside, it's still no excuse for talking to inanimate matter in the real world. So quit it.
Okay, okay.
My on-again, off-again diary. We've had a turbulent relationship, her and I.
Sie? Die Tagebuch? Nehmen wir mit. Wir nehmen alles mit, was wir mitnehmen können.
April
April.
Ryan, you have got to get past yourself.
Darf ich mit mir selbst reden? Nö.
I like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool.
Are you fucking kidding me? Das sieht aus wie dem Schlafanzug, persönlich. Books.
I'm part of the should be reading more but life's too short generation. We embrace our illiteracy. The last book I read was How to Seduce the Man of Your Dreams. Now, if I can just find a man to dream about, I'll be all set.
Ja, ne? Oh, Paintings gibt's auch.
That's my work. It's supposed to be a portrait of my life study teacher, but I think he might disagree.
Ich muss sagen, die Bude an sich sieht ja eigentlich relativ gut aus. Und irgendwas ruckelt hier. Aber die Tür sieht aus wie keine Ahnung, irgendwas im Bunker. Oh, Window. Wir können mal noch... Oh, wir können das Window nehmen. Öffnen wahrscheinlich dann. Gleich nochmal rausgucken. Wir haben da noch einen Fan hier oben.
Nice view, if you're into brickwork.
Ja, mach mal auf. Und nochmal rausgucken. Oh, es geht. Oh, cool. Okay, weniger cool. Was ist denn das?
It's a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill.
Ja, das wollte ich so nicht fragen. Ein
I
River.
still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water.
Venice. Wir sind in Venedig? Das sah nicht nach
It's
Venedig
a
aus.
rusty old grill, kept afloat by a rubber ducky.
Okay.
Whatever
Pipes.
those pipes are spewing out, I know one thing for sure, it ain't water.
Schön, dass wir das geklärt haben. River und eine Möwe.
It's a seagull. Poor guy looks quite hungry.
Tja. Wer zur Hölle packt denn eine Rubber Ducky hier unten hin? Also, wer badet in so einem Giftwasser? Kann ich hier wieder rein irgendwie? Exit. Was? Clothesline.
It's a clothesline.
Eine Wäscheleine. Nehme ich. Gift. Nee! Falsche Richtung. Och.
It's a clothesline.
Och. Meh. Spikes.
Spiky.
Ja, das kann man auch nicht erkennen, dass das Spikes sein sollen. Also da fehlen die Spitzen. Gut,
It's a clothesline.
ja, nein, da ist keine Clothesline mehr. Ich will ja exiten. Gut. Hätte man das auch geklärt. Den Fan. Ich bin ein... Wie sieht der aus? Jetzt sind wir wieder an. Hä?
That fan is supposed to keep the room nice and cool in the summer. Sure. Yeah. It's at least, 1/4 of a degree cooler in here when it's on.
Mhm. Also es geht immer mal aus und an. Und wenn es aus ist, kann ich es nicht anklicken. Das ist
I'd
kreativ.
better head over to the studio to do some work. Only 2 weeks until the big show opens, and my contribution is in serious need of attention. Might be a good idea to get dressed first, though.
Ja, aber selber darf ich nicht an den Schrank gehen, oder was? Okay, okay, okay. Besser. Sieht immer noch aus wie Scheiße, aber ist besser. Wer bist du denn?
Hey, babe. Babe, you're looking real sexy today.
Chris kleine Paar.
Zach, listen, I've got to run, and...
What's going on, April? How you been?
Ja, genau.
I was doing just fine until you came along.
What's that? Hey, listen, I was thinking maybe you and I could hook up tonight, go to the pavilion or something. We could pop a few raptures, do a little close dancing. How about it?
Ich könnte die Fresse hauen. That's not gonna work.
No, that's not gonna work, Zach.
What? You got something against me, babe? Do I offend you in some way?
Ja, du nennst mich Babe.
Oh, no. I just don't think it's a good idea for us to be together like that.
Hey, whatever. You come crawling back when you realize your mistake, babe. I'm out of here.
Ja, zisch ab. Mach die Mücke. Und deine Tür sieht aus wie
What
meine.
an asshole.
Genau das habe ich mir auch gerade gedacht. Schön, können wir jetzt hier... Free Access Terminal. Ich rede mit dem Free Access Terminal.
Computer.
Voice interface is not installed. Please use the touchscreen interface to communicate with this free access terminal.
Oh, okay.
Why not consider a very reasonable upgrade? In addition to a voice interface, true holo display technology and Instacredit compatibility.
No, I'll just use my hands, thanks.
You are missing out on a great opportunity. If you upgrade now...
Hold on. You understood that. You have a voice interface installed already. Why would I pay to have another one installed?
Current voice interface is for sales purposes only. If you take advantage of this very affordable upgrade today...
No, really. This terminal doesn't belong to me.
Noted. Please refrain from voice communication in the future, or you will be reported to the FACT FUB and charged for processing time.
FUB?
Fair Use Bureau. They are authorized to carry deadly arms.
Well, whatever. Sorry.
Okay, stop it. Erstmal, das mit dem Voice-Dings hätte ich nicht mal mitgekriegt, wenn sie es nicht gesagt hätte. Von daher fand ich das sehr nützlich. Aber die andere Sache, ich halte hier nochmal die Maus drüber. Free Access Terminal. Warum genau wollen die mich dafür chargen, dass ich Processing Time benutze, wenn es doch ein Free Access Terminal ist? Ich möchte es trotzdem gern benutzen. Hallo?
It's a fact, as in F-A-C-T. Free Access Terminal.
Und deswegen schreibt der, ja gut, da wollen wir jetzt nicht noch reden. Das ist nicht, Pflanze ist. Oh, nehmen wir mit. Nimmst du echt sowas mit? Are you kidding me? Ich habe ein Blatt. Plastikblatt.
It's a leaf of organic plastic. It grows. It converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, but it doesn't need water or sun. No nourishment of any kind, actually. Convenient, but disturbing.
Mhm.
It's a picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago, before it got real hot.
Aha. Wer auch immer die Leute sind, die wir gerade gehört haben. Gut, Zach's Apartment. Mal gucken. Ich habe eigentlich keine Lust, da reinzugehen.
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will.
Dann lassen wir das besser. Charlies Apartment. Charlie war gerade der Typ auf dem Dings, ne? Auf dem Bild mit.
Charlie's apartment. His place is twice as big as mine, with a private bathroom and a huge bed. I guess he likes his creature comforts.
Ich wollte gerade fragen, du hast keinen Bathroom, aber ja, indeed. In dem Raum war ja nichts drin. Geh mal da rein.
Nobody home.
Ja, deswegen habe ich gesagt, geh mal rein und klopf nicht. Na gut. Ach so, also immer wenn's... Ach Gott. Also wenn's dunkelblau ist, ist nichts. wenn's so ganz, so blau leuchtet, ist irgendwas zum Anklicken und rot ist irgendwo hingehen. Weggehen. Und das ist nur angucken. Ach so, okay. Ich glaube, das kriege ich hin. Dann downstairs. Off we go. Kannst du rennen oder so? Jo. Wer bist du denn? Sieht aus wie ein Wurm. Das Corkboard. Ja, mach hin. Ach du Kacke. Be considerate. Oh, was haben wir hier alles noch? Be considerate.
Keep the volume down after 11 p.m. Fiona.
Wir haben es noch nicht so spät, also kann ich hier schreien.
San Francisco. I'd love to go there someday. Someday soon, hopefully.
Ich habe hier eine Flower, die du dir ins Haar stecken kannst, wenn du nach San Francisco gehst.
Common Room Duty Roster, July 27th. April and Emma. Oh joy, manual labor, my favorite.
Ich mag die Synchro.
Pizza and Movie Night, Monday, July 31st. BYOS. BYO what? Soap?
Bring your own seat, vermutlich eher.
Look, it's Monkey Boy.
Jock. Pink Note? Pink Note?
I can't tell what that note's saying as long as it's up there. Fiona's handwriting is not particularly legible.
Nein, überhaupt nicht. Ja, dann nehmen wir es halt mit. Ich habe eine Mail. Ich habe einen Kommentar. Oh, zu Warcraft. Schauen wir schon
I'm
an.
sorry, but big sweaty jocks do not turn me on. I'll take a nerd any day.
Hier.
I'm sorry.
Ja, klar,
I'm
klar.
sorry, but big sweaty jocks do
Ich hab sogar
not
die Pin
turn me
gekriegt.
found. A gold ring under the common room sofa. If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona.
Oh.
I did lose a gold ring a few weeks ago. I hope this is the one. I'll have to ask Fiona about it.
Irgendwas gehört im Hintergrund?
It's a pushpin.
Ja, das ist schön. Annual
Summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe. Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m. Free food. Live performances by Royne Dale. Harlequin Masquerade. The Go-Getters. Tickets available at the bar. $10 only. Spread the word.
Das klingt einfach so wirklich enthusiastisch und nicht einfach nur so bla 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 bla. Wie man das aus deutschen Synchros durchaus öfter mal kennt. Kann ich hier bitte raus? Danke. Screen, bist du Fiona? Fiona! Ich will das Matchbook. Matchbook? Die Schachtel Streichhölzer heißt Matchbook? Cool. Ich wusste nicht, dass das was mit Büchern zu tun hat.
It's a matchbook from the Fringe Cafe.
Okay, Fernseher. Was zur Hölle guckst du? Ja, komm halt.
The omnipresent screen. I don't pretend to know how it works, but all the data apparently passes through tiny little black holes in the fabric of our dimension. You know, that really freaks me out when I think about it.
What? Das ist kein Fernseher? Du machst mir Angst.
It's a chair.
Schön, da ist Shut the Front Door Window.
We have a nice view of the bridges from this window.
Gut, dann lässt sich es wohl nicht vermeiden und wir gucken uns nochmal den Coffee Table an.
Emma picked this table up at a flea market for $10 last month. That's $9 more than it's worth.
Schön. Fiona!
Really knew how to design tacky furniture back in the late 22nd century.
Fiona!
That's Fiona, my landlady. She's all right.
Ach, sie ist die Chefin. Landlady. Hallo. Du darfst auch im Stehen
Morning,
mit
Fiona.
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Are you feeling all right? You look a little pale.
Das erkennst du? Nochmal kurz hier einhaken. Ich finde es interessant, wie sie die Standardsprüche bringt gegenüber den Dings mit dem Standardton, sag ich mal, aber jetzt im Gespräch wieder müde klingt. Finde ich schön. I had a bad nightmare. You
I
order?
had a bad nightmare.
Again? Well, you're not the only one, darling. Mickey woke me up screaming in the middle of the night. She wouldn't go back to sleep until I made her a cup of herbal tea.
Nightmares?
Apparently. but she refuses to tell me what they were. I think she's embarrassed.
That doesn't sound like Mickey.
I know, darling. Don't tell her I said so, but I've never seen her so agitated in my life. She scared the hell out of me.
I don't know why I have nightmares. I guess they could be stress-related. After all, the exhibition's right around the corner.
Oh, yes, the school exhibition. How's that going?
God, don't ask. I have no idea how I'm going to finish my painting on time. I haven't felt inspired in ages.
I think you work too hard, darling. You need to relax once in a while. Live. Enjoy your youth. There's inspiration to be found in hedonism, you know.
No, I don't know, but apparently you do.
I'm an authority on the subject, darling. Ask Mickey. She'll tell you I don't lift a finger around the place unless I absolutely have to.
Kommt mir bekannt vor. Stress-related Nightmares. Gut, kann jeder träumen, was er will, aber wenn ich Stress habe wegen Arbeit, träume ich dann über weiße Drachen und Eier und redende Bäume und ja. Where's everybody this morning? Zack haben wir weggejagt. Fiona ist da. Shouldn't you be outside enjoying the good weather? Can I show questions? Ja, das
Where's
sowieso.
everybody this morning?
Mickey's tied up in the basement. Mind you, she's not literally tied up, of course. That is a tempting thought.
Are you getting into your sexual fantasies here, Fiona? Because it's a little too early in the morning for that, don't you think?
Sorry, I just can't help myself. Anyway, the plumbing is... You probably noticed when you took a shower, yeah? There's no hot water. So Mickey's working on that. Getting knee-deep in putrid canal water is her job, thank God.
What about Charlie? He up yet?
No, he's still sleeping, and Emma just went to bed. I saw her come in when I was making breakfast. Do you know who she's seeing now?
I don't know. Some guy?
Those lads I see her with, darling. She's too good for those arseholes. I wish she'd find herself a man who'd treat her right for once.
She hasn't had much luck with love, no?
She's a magnet for creeps, and she's so pretty. They prey on her, you know, bastards.
I've tried to talk to her about it, but Emma's impulsive. She doesn't listen.
She's just as headstrong as you and me, darling, but I'm sure she'll be all right. She's smart and resourceful, and not afraid to speak up for herself.
Dem ersten Dialog nach hatte ich gedacht, dass Fiona, Quatsch, nicht Fiona, Mickey ein Mädel ist, und zwar ihre Tochter oder sowas. Und dann erzählen die über Sexfantasien mit Mickey? Seriously? Muss ich das spielen? Gut, nein, du gehst nicht raus, du
Can I
antwortest
ask you a
mir
few questions?
nach meinem Ring.
Why,
Oh,
certainly, darling. About what?
Tell me about, what do you think of... Ich hätte gern einen Ring. Hey! Ey, das ist Fiona. Wir hatten doch gerade mit dem Ring. Tell me, hä? Oder sind wir doch viel zu fragen hier? What did you think? Tell me about... Och du Scheiße, ey. Wollen wir das wirklich alles wissen? Wer ist
Tell me
Emma?
about Emma.
Emma? Why, she's your best friend, darling. I don't know what to tell you that you don't already know. You girls are so close.
That's true. The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool.
Like me and Mickey, then? Except for the sex, of course.
That's a pretty big except for, Fiona.
Oh, I guess so. She's the crazy one, Emma is. Not crazy as in mad as a hatter, but crazy in a good way. Fun to be around.
Emma's always been a little weird.
The Mad Hatter.
Exactly, darling. She's a flirt, too, and the boys seem to drop like flies at her feet. No wonder. She's a real looker, I don't have to tell you.
Also, sich mal die Füße waschen.
I'm sure she could have been a model if she'd wanted, but she's an artist, and a good one, too. I really think she'll be a successful artist. Her sculptures are getting a lot of attention.
Es ist sehr ausführlich, muss ich sagen. Müssen wir das? Na, komm. Ja, ich will
What's
trotzdem
up
wissen, wer
with
Zack
Zack Lee?
ist. Weil die Leute hier sind, mit denen ich arbeiten muss.
Zack? I think we both feel the same way about him, darling. He's not actually a bastard. If he was, I'd have had him out of here in an instant. but he is an arse and a stuck-up, pompous, arrogant wanker.
My thoughts exactly. Aside from that wanker bit.
Still, he pays his rent on time and he doesn't make a lot of noise. He keeps to himself. And most importantly, he's shit scared of me, so I can't just kick him out.
Nicht? Wenn er Angst vor dir hat? Naja. Und ja, auch wenn er Miete zahlt. Na gut, du findest erstmal keinen neuen. Aber wer ist denn Charlie? War da nicht eben noch...
How long have you known Charlie?
Ja, komm.
Oh, he's one of our oldest tenants. It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in. Charlie is always in a good mood and he's such a gentleman.
I agree. He's an actual, genuine gentleman.
And you don't see a lot of gentlemen these days, trust me. You have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more than a friend.
What do you mean, more than a friend?
Not for me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Fiona.
Me? Why? It's not much to say, darling. I love my job. I love Venice,
violence.
and I love being with Mickey. I'm a happy girl. Sure, sometimes I wish I could go back to England to see my family, but that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I'm very happy with myself and my life here in Newport.
Jetzt aber gerade Mickey? Die hat doch vorhin gesagt, she wouldn't go to sleep before I made her herbal tea oder sowas. Also das war doch eine Sie. Das macht mich, also nicht, dass ich jetzt irgendwas gegen gleichgeschlechtliche Beziehungen hätte, aber das macht mich fertig, dass das jetzt in einem Spiel kommt, das vor allem von 99 ist. Ich meine, hallo. Heute ist das sozial durchaus akzeptabel. Aber meine Fresse. Can you tell me something about... Was ist denn das Border
Can you
House?
tell me something about the border house?
That's one of my favorite topics, darling. What precisely do you want to know?
Wo du meinen goldenen Ring gefunden hast. Boarding und Border ist aber ein himmelweiter Unterschied. Abgesehen, dass man... Na ja. What inspired the name Border House? Do you and Mickey own the place together? Thanks for the information. Nee.
Thanks for the information.
Klappe.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
What did you think of me? No. What can you tell me about Venice? Yo,
What can you tell me about Venice?
Venice.
I don't really know much about the history of Venice. You should really ask someone with an interest in local affairs. What I do know is that this whole neighbourhood used to be an industrial area, and that about 100 years ago they converted most of the buildings into residences for students and the homeless. And it's a nice place to live, certainly. Friendly people, liberal attitudes, great clothing stores, quite perfect, aside from that dreadful stench from the canals in the summertime.
Okay. Do you like Newport?
Do you like Newport?
The city? I stay in Venice most of the time. It's easy to forget we're just a tiny little pocket in the middle of a sprawling urban wasteland. But do I like it? I think Newport is one of the great cities of our age. Love it or hate it, you can't argue with that.
And which one is it? Love or hate?
I haven't decided yet, darling. Ask me again in another 15 years. Perhaps I'll have an answer then.
Wo sind wir durch? Nee, what's the
What's
story
the
behind...
story behind my apartment?
Your apartment? It's more a room than anything else. Not much more than a large closet, really.
It's not that small.
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
I like it. It's convenient. And it's got an interesting view.
Natürlich.
That's nice to hear, darling. As for the story behind it, no unexplained deaths or hidden pirate treasures, I'm afraid. Just a long string of students on a tight budget.
Ich muss das nochmal erwähnen. Diese Synchronisation dazu. Man hört wirklich, wie da eine Emotion drin ist. Auch das mit den Pirates eben. I'm afraid. Die Worte verändern sich, wenn man sie ausspricht, je nach Stimmung, Tonlage, Emotionen, etc. Das ist drin. Das ist geil. Trotzdem labert die mir hier zu viel. Also, ich habe jetzt viele Fragen hier zur Auswahl und es wird auch mal weniger. Die Frage ist, müssen wir das alles fragen? Aber ich meine, das geht ja auch Zeit verloren. Ich würde mal später mal fragen, falls wir das brauchen. Das ist zwar sicherlich interessant, aber ich will weder mich noch euch hier so langfristig aufhalten. Ich meine...
Yeah, there are no more classes this semester, but I have to finish my painting by next Thursday.
For what it's worth, darling, good luck. And don't work too hard, all right?
Ich muss ja hier mal irgendwo loskommen. Wir müssen ja ein bisschen was machen, auch wenn mir das sicherlich erheblich an Encoding spart. Trotzdem, Inventory. Hier, ich habe einen Dings und den möchte ich Fiona an die Hand drücken.
I saw this note on the corkboard. I think the ring might belong to me.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but could you describe the ring?
It's golden.
Sure thing. It says Sweet 16. My dad gave it to me. I think it was the only birthday of mine he remembered, or at least acknowledged.
Yes, that's the one. I found it under the sofa when I was vacuuming. Here you are, darling.
Whee!
Thanks. It's not worth much, but it's got a certain sentimental value for me.
It's a very pretty ring.
Yeah, it is. My dad never gave me anything pretty before or since. He must have won a poker game or something that day. You know what's strange? I don't hate him. He's a bastard and he treated me like crap almost every single day of my life. I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him.
Why?
Because he doesn't know how to love. He can't love anybody or anything. And because he'll be miserable every second of every minute of every day until the day he dies. God, I'm glad that life is behind me. I hope I never have to see him again. No, that doesn't sound right. I've made a choice not to see him again. Ever.
Wenn du den Ring von ihm bekommst, ist er doch sicherlich mal... Hat er sicherlich mal was lieben wollen. Shelves. Sehr schön, sehr schön. Wir gehen mal nach draußen und gucken, was dort ist. Und dann sind wir auch schon wieder fast am Ende dieses Parts angelangt.
I love this mural. Even though the motif is a little trite. I mean, fairy tale forests and magical dragons? Still, it's pretty. I wonder what happened to the artist. Probably making a bundle from cheesy fantasy calendars and book covers.
Okay, ich verstehe, warum wir über so einen Scheiß träumen. Also, April träumt. Wer bist du denn? Cortez. Hast du, Deathsticks? Ich möchte dich anfassen.
Oye, señorita.
Halt mal die Klappe.
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
What the hell?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm hot.
Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy. In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Like an old movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
How's it sunny like this one?
Well then, you should be happy to be alive today, yes? It is a perfect day. But you are not happy, are you? You are troubled by nightmares.
Geht mit dir? Woher weißt du das?
What?
You are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
No puedo, señorita Ryan. You have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
If you don't face them, I'm afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
You need some serious help, you know that?
We all do, April. That's the reason we are here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
Perdóname. I've upset you. We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk again soon.
I don't think so, no.
Please, think about it. And señorita, cuidado. Be careful.
Komischer Typ. Wobei ich als Adventure-Spieler jetzt eher den... glaube... Ach, das war die Hand. Glaube ich, oder? Ich dachte nämlich gerade, ich hätte hier was zum auf...
April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself.
Ja, das wollte ich nicht. Alarm. Oh, mal klingeln. Oder mitnehmen. Och, jetzt latsch halt dahin. Soll ich jedes Mal doppelklicken? Seriously?
Whoops! Was that me?
Schön. Black Mesa Alarm ausgelöst. Hier ein Alarm ausgelöst. Bleiben noch ein paar andere Spiele. Ja, ich denke mal, wir haben jetzt eine halbe Stunde.
Rust is the very definition of Venetian
Thingy.
architecture. Think of San Francisco without the hills, Paris without the cafes. Venice wouldn't be the same without the rust. It would be better. Not the same.
Eine Maschine, okay. Ja, hier geht's nicht weiter, das ist gut. Also hier beim nächsten Mal dann mehr. Kann ich das mitnehmen? Ja, es ist Maschine. Das ist ja alles Maschine. Ja. Und, ja. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Und wir hatten nicht mal Videos dazwischen, so dass ich jetzt hier irgendwie was hätte wursteln müssen. Und an dieser Stelle nochmal danke an Nurk, der mir die Videos, weil er das Spiel vor zig Jahren schon mal durchgespielt hat, oder zumindest gespielt hat, so halbwegs versucht hat zu beschreiben, also sie angeschaut hat und so beschreiben, so dass ich hier nicht reingucken muss, sondern anhand, wenn hier Videos auftauchen, anhand der Beschreibung erkennen kann, welche es sind, ohne das jetzt mal durchwühlen zu müssen. So, danke und ciao. Dann.